Welcome to Hood Champion Boxing and Sports. In boxing, you find a way to win or you find a way to lose. I see we got even more drama brewing. I think most people, if they have any sense with the YouTube channel, they're probably going to create 2,000 videos of Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney, and then another 2,000 about Bernard Hopkins and Bill Haney trying to kill each other. Now, let me play something for you, and we'll kind of take it from there because somebody didn't hold their horses, and they took it to the stupid. Listen to that again now. Now, you hear somebody shouting, Allahu Akbar, right? God is the greatest, right? Allahu Akbar. That wasn't Devin Haney. That wasn't his dad. That was Bernard Hopkins. And this is kind of created a bit of an outrage because there are a lot of people who feel that Bernard Hopkins was crossing the line. We know there's been a fierce back and forth between Bernard Hopkins and Bill Haney, and between Ryan Garcia and Devin Haney as well. The guys have been going at it. Now, what I will say is with this Haney and Garcia lead up the fight, post-fight drama, it's been a whole lot of talk about religion. Why? I don't know. I guess because I just don't, I don't really think about all that. A person's religion is a person's religion. I wouldn't think to try to impose my views on the world. I don't think every 5 minutes that I need to be out there reminding people of my religious beliefs. But then again, people can do what they want. But when Bernard Hopkins was shouting that at Devin Haney and his dad, the thing a lot of people don't realize is Bernard Hopkins shares the same faith as his former trainer, who has now passed away, Nassim Richardson. Shares the same religion as Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. Bernard Hopkins is supposed to be a Muslim. So for me, when he's shouting Allahu Akbar, right? Two ways you can take it. The one thing that's a fact is he feels God is great. He's a Muslim. And maybe he felt it necessary to say it at that time, right? So he's a Muslim. It is what it is. The other way you can take it, which is a bit subjective and suggestive, right, is that Bernard Hopkins was trying to mock Devin Haney and his dad's, the religion of Islam. Or he was just trying to mock them. You see, and that's what creates a bit of a gray area. That's why, for me, I just think some things are just off limits. And that's why you don't get into these confrontations and everything, and you start taking your beliefs and trying to, I just think you make yourself vulnerable when you put certain things out there into the world. But what Bernard Hopkins did here has a lot of people pretty angry at him. But my thing is, we know when it comes to Bernard Hopkins. Now, I'm not making an excuse for him, but we know when it comes to Bernard Hopkins, that he'll do and say anything to hype up a fight, okay? And when it came to Devin Haney and his dad, Bernard Hopkins would do anything to provoke them, anything. Bill Haney would only go so far with trying to provoke somebody. Bill Haney wasn't about getting physical. He's all about verbal warfare. Where Bernard Hopkins, obviously will take it to the stupid and put his hands on you. And that's what he did to Bill Haney. Two different occasions now where he shoved Bill Haney. And I don't know what happened at like the final presser. Bernard Hopkins shoved him, if he kicked him, or if it was the bodyguard that came over there to get in between them and ended up shoving Bill. I don't know what happened. But Hopkins would do anything to provoke him. And I personally think that Hopkins was mocking those guys. I think he was. I don't think he was meaning to be disrespectful to religion that, he practices, according to him now, you know what I'm saying? But when he was yelling Allahu Akbar in Devin Haney's direction, Bill Haney's direction, his body language, in my opinion, his body language didn't suggest that he was sending an enlightening message to his brothers in Islam. It looked to me like he was really giving him a poke in the eye, like you guys look stupid right now, and God can't help you. But it was very distasteful, very distasteful. And the wildest part about it is like what I told you guys is Bernard Hopkins had converted to Islam a while ago, man, and it just has a lot of people torn over where the sport is right now when it comes to this crap. Over his Hopkins' intentions and just looking at his credibility, because what's your motive? What are you trying to do? You know what I mean? Hopkins even went on trying to prevent Ryan Garcia's dad from shaking Bill Haney's dad's hand. So again, you watch Oscar De La Hoya. He's not perfect. He's got his flaws, but Oscar's not gonna try to stop somebody from shaking someone's hand. That's Bernard Hopkins, man. Still having some ignorant ways and getting mad because Bill Haney got under his skin, and it's like he wants to have more shine than the fighter. But it is what it is. I just think it's crazy. People talking about if you're an atheist, people hate you. You're a Christian and you're open about being a Christian, people hate you. If you're a Muslim, you're open about being a Muslim, people hate you. And I just don't understand why, when it comes to these boxers, it doesn't matter what their religious beliefs are, why attack them? But when it comes to Bernard Hopkins, a lot of people feel Devin Haney and his dad don't set a good example for someone who's supposed to be, of faith. Yeah, I have my opinions, but they can do what they want. And then Bernard Hopkins, everybody has an opinion on that guy. But when it comes to religion, one thing that when it comes to Bernard Hopkins, that nobody wants to associate with him as a follower of any faith. Because just look at the way they move, you know what I mean? But nonetheless, I personally don't think any of them set the proper example when they're in front of a camera and a microphone and on social media. But that's just me. But then again, people are going to judge you. Some people feel that only God can judge them. But Hopkins crossed the line, in my opinion. I think that Haney's crossed the line sometimes. Ryan Garcia crosses the line, But everyone has an opinion, right? This is boxing. We're here to talk boxing. But what I don't understand is when you're a boxer and you have such a huge platform and profile, the reality is there are some young and old, but there are a lot of young people paying attention to Devin Haney, paying attention to Ryan Garcia, and even paying attention to like Bill and Bernard, right? But if you're gonna come out here and start off a conversation, God is great, Jesus, 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 right? Take a deep breath, and then in your next wind, you're out here like, suck my blah, blah, blah. F you, he's a P word. Yeah, MFer. It's like, whoa, 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 whoa. You made two statements. The first one was, God is the greatest, right? For one person. The other person was Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Then the next statement was, suck my blah, blah, blah. F you, you MF and P word. You a B, I'm going to kill you. And that's where they lose me. I just sit here shaking my head like, yo, it's like you want to go and put a pinch in their rib. Like, you stupid, what are y'all doing? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think lines are crossed, and I just think it's just real distasteful, but it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hey, check this out too, right? I'm going to save this for another video. But we're going to talk about something here. I almost gave y'all a little bit, another nugget, but I'm not going to give it to you. I'm going to end this video. But Bernard Hopkins, the Allahu Akbar crap, Devin Haney, his dad, Ryan Garcia, I think everybody got carried away just talking about so much about religion and not being respectful of each other's faith and not really thinking about the people who support them, the fans, and how what they're doing and saying and how inconsistent they are with setting the right example can leave a sour taste in their supporters' mouths. But they don't care. They're making millions of dollars. And they're human. And it's boxing. They're full of emotion. And sometimes you say things right. But anyway, y'all keep cool. Bernard Hopkins crossed the line. If you didn't see the clip, it's out there. It's floating around on social media and on the internet. Go and look at it. Tell me what you think. Keep cool. I'm in the breeze.